at Cheryl's face on here. Cheryl was a determined woman, so from the time I met her, she got me involved in her inspirations and allowed me to follow through with my inspirations. She invited me to lead the Dancers of Universal Peace at various events. She invited me to sing and perform at the presidential campaign of John Hagelin. If you remember John Hagelin of the Natural Law Party, who is also the head of Transcendental Meditation. She and I organized conferences, so I had to call almost every school district in northern Colorado and southern Wyoming. And it was a standing room only crowd in Denver where we introduced bringing meditation into schools, 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the afternoon. And many of the schools in Denver, many of the people that came to that conference actually implemented that in their schools and had great results. She also had me speak to all of the building contractors in the area because she had a vision of building a peace palace in Fort Collins. She also had the vision of building a housing community that used Vedic architecture in Fort Collins. And we had so many builders that were very interested in doing that, but of course, to this day, it hasn't been because there was so much involved in the building. But anyway, we hope that someday, if you know the Transcendental Meditation movement of love, peace, and harmony, and that rest that one needs within one's mind and soul, which she practiced every day, she hoped that it would benefit the communities, having a peace palace and that Vedic architecture. If you remember, John and she started a place for peace in Fort Collins across from City Park. So I did a number of events with her there with music and spiritual. She also invited me to do coming of age ceremonies or honoring people, women, men, children, in honoring each individual, because that's what she was also about, is honoring that individualness and uniqueness of each person, that every person has a gift. So if you look at your program, we're going to be going through some things through the morning. The first song that we'll be singing will be Give Yourself to Love. And if you look at the words, it's kind friends all gather round. That's something I would say, that what brings us together here has blessed us all today. So later on, we'll also give you an opportunity with an open mic, as I said before. I have to point out some logistics. I'd like to thank Chase and Martha for this beautiful slideshow that was created. It will also play at the end of this program. And on your tables, you'll see note cards. If you could write your memories and thoughts about Cheryl, John, her husband, will get that at the end. If you don't know where the restrooms are, if you walk out the doors here and turn right, they're just a little ways down the hallway on your left. If you have not signed the guest book, it's right there by her picture. That's on the easel. And I believe that's all the announcements I have. So why don't we all stand up and take the words to the songs and let's sing Kate Wolf, Give Yourself to Love. Check, 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 check. Kind friends all gather round. That's something I would say. That what brings us together here has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside. We're strangers are as family, and loneliness can't hide. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. I've walked these mountains in the rain, learned to love the wind. I've been up before the sunrise to watch the day begin. I always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. And like sunshine on a cloudy day, you stand before me now. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Love is born in fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can't give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you are ready. Love comes when you're afraid. It'll be your greatest teacher, the best friend you have made. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Back to the first one. Kind friends all gather round. That's something I would say. That what brings us together here has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside. We're strangers are as family, and loneliness can't hide. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. So give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Let's take a moment of silence. There's one part of that song I always always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. And like sunshine on a cloudy day, you stand before me now. Cheryl and I sang this song when we were going to an event, and I'll never forget it. She's so happy that you're here. And we're all happy that you're here too, to celebrate that unending, infinite, boundless energy that Cheryl was.
Anyone else? I think that's it. Thank you.
One test that I give myself in any kind of meditation practice that you do, people always say, find the most quiet place where you feel comfortable. I tested myself. I travel around the world and teach the dances of universal peace, bringing people together, and I would find the noisiest, busiest street in, let's say, Lima, Peru, and I would test myself. I'd sit on a bench in the middle of traffic to see if I could do 20 minutes of meditation in a noisy place, and I did it. I tested myself several times, I couldn't do it, but finally, and I believe that that is something that we need to practice as well. Don't look for the quietest place where you can have your tranquility. See if you can meditate in the noisiest place possible. Thank you so much for all your stories. I can't imagine one person walking out of here not being inspired. I'm ready to walk out that door, and I got things to do. It's inspiring, and that's why we're here, to be inspired and to inspire each other. So thank you again, because we have celebrated. Let us continue to celebrate not only the life of Cheryl, take that inspiration to celebrate our own lives. And we do make a difference. We do, every single one of us, in the smallest way. Don't ever think that one small thing is too small. So thank you. So let's get prepared and stand up and let us sing Cheryl's favorite song. She insisted on this song every time we got together to close. I'm going to start it on a low note because it does get fairly high as we keep singing it.
Let
other, greet each other with a sign of peace, hello, whatever is comfortable for you. And again, let us walk each step as an instrument of peace. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go and present the slide and show that I had. Hopefully it'll go well. So